Have you ever had the thought, those people on the other side politically are so intolerant? Well, this is one of my favorite inquiries. It has brought so much relief from suffering. So let's go through it. I began by checking with myself. How do I feel? What happens in me when I have the thought, those people are so intolerant? And I feel my impatience, I feel my constriction, I feel my worry for people who I think should be getting a better deal. And then I ask myself, and what would happen if I didn't have that thought? Well, I'd be curious, interested, not worried. I'd be much more serene. Then I ask myself, am I 100% certain those people are too intolerant? I have to admit, I'm not 100% certain that I know best. I think I know best, but I'm not 100% certain that I know best. Next, I do turnarounds. So first I begin with I am too intolerant, and I look to see, is there any way that I'm too intolerant? Honestly, I have to admit, I'm being intolerant towards them. I don't want them to do the things they're doing, have the opinions they're having, preventing the care that I want for other people. So yes, I'm being intolerant. I want society to learn faster. I want the vision I have to come sooner. And I have to admit, I'm not just intolerant towards them. I'm intolerant towards nature itself. You know, if a baby were learning to walk and I decided it should learn 2 weeks faster than it's learning, that would be obnoxious. Nature has its own pace. And if I'm trying to decide that I know the pace of evolution, of growth, I'm putting myself as over nature. That's more than intolerant. It's arrogant. And yeah, sure, I may imagine that things could be done differently, but if they could be done differently, they would be done differently. And then I notice that this tendency in myself to put myself over nature causes so much suffering. When I decide the pace that growth and learning should happen, I am pitting myself against the world. That's going to cause a lot of suffering. And that's where the humility comes in. And with it, freedom. This is how things happen. We learn and grow together over time. And I can open to this or I can close to it. And as I open to it, I notice this nature has its own rhythms. And given that I am in this world, I am part of it. My interest in bringing change is part of nature. Nature's not being negligent. And me opening to nature's pace is aligning with the universe itself, with Source itself. And that is the only way to peace, and it's so worth it.